How's it going, YouTube? This is Logan Merriman here today. Today I am bringing you Red Card Mimikyu. Now this video is more of a testing video just to see how it works, how it interacts, and how does my opponents react to a Red Card Mimikyu. For the ones that don't know, Red Card is an item that basically means if my Pokemon can live and attack, it's going to switch whoever hit me out, and then they're going to end up getting replaced by a random Pokemon that's on their team. And a lot of times it builds a situation where if they're a +2 Dragonite and they hit me with like an Earthquake, they break my disguise, so I take no damage hardly. And I red card them out. It basically resets their Dragonite. It's a super awesome strategy to do that. It resets them, and now they're going to have to try and set to +2 again on me to get what they had. So it builds that, it kind of kills your opponent's momentum. And that's something I think is super nice, especially when you're playing competitive. You want to stop your opponent's momentum at any way possible, and this is a momentum killer using Mimikyu like this. This build is a offensive build, and I really think it's really fun. This team is not as complete as I want it to be, but like I said, this was a testing video more or less. So I hope you guys sit back, max relax, and watch some Red Card Mimikyu action. If you guys are new, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys did subscribe to the channel. We are, I think, at a whopping 5 subscribers, which, hey, the channel's growing. So that's what's fantastic about that. But if you guys could check over your subscribe button and, you know, just click it. And if you find later that my content's not what you want, you can always unsubscribe later. Subscribing is always going to be for free, so feel free to hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Nonetheless, let's get to today's battles. Alright, so in this battle I'm going up against Morgy off the Hayden official Discord server. Alright, Morgy, you're rocking out with this very cool looking team. I see the Salamence, Basket Legion, Great Tusk over there. Very good, cool looking team. Looking at your squad though, I don't hate a Great Tusk lead at all. I don't. I mean, a Great Tusk lead kind of loses to a Basket Legion, but we got switches. We can easily switch to the Rillaboom. If you want to lead like the Volcarona, the Salamence, we kind of stop that. You know, the Leafeon even. I mean, the Frostlass would be... Oh, we can go into Primarina for that. I think Great Tusk overall is a pretty decent lead. Alright, good luck. Have fun, Morgy. Let's get this battle started as they're leading off with the Salamence. Fantastic, right? So we're leading off with the Great Tusk here. And this is a great matchup for us. Like, yeah, you might have the Intimidate, but I have the 4 times effective Ice Spinner on you, my friend. And honestly, I don't see no reason not to click it right here. You got the Air Slash, and we live at 4. Wow, I never expect Salamence to be special. But he living too. He living on pretty low HP. Jack Button out though. Very interesting. Very interesting. As our Great Tusk is taking a lot of damage. Great Tusk though could still be very useful in this game, even though we're at 4 HP. What are you? Photosynthesis. You're going to be getting attack or speed? Speed. Okay. So this thing's going to be a lot faster. Shouldn't have to worry about too much. Our Rillaboom should easily be able to come in here and take an attack. He could predict the Rillaboom and go for like an Ice Spinner, but since you didn't get that attack boost, I feel like we survived. I feel like we survived this attack. We should be on the good end of this. So let's see what happens here. He goes for Bulk Up. I love this set. Terra Poison, I have that set if that's what you're running. And it's a very good set. It's not the set I got going on today with my Great Tusk. My Great Tusk is a non-bulk up. It's a utility with free attacks kind of guy, you know. He's pretty good though. He's pretty offensive as well. I don't necessarily. I mean, if he tears, he tears. But I'm gonna try and go for Woodhammer here. See what happens. He does have the Ice Spinner. We should still take this barely. I'm gonna get that Woodhammer though. We ain't gonna get no Grassy Terrain boost, but this is Choice Banded Stabbed. Yeah, good damage. Good damage. It does knock us out, but we got two of his mons super weakened. So hey, we'll take what we can get right here. Our Great Tusk is also super weakened. We got some priority though. We got the Mimikyu and we got the Dragonite. I think Dragonite's got to come in here though. Yep, Dragonite can come in here, and it basically makes it. I mean, he could definitely switch out, right? He's got a few ghost types, but that just makes it so much easier for the Mimikyu. So right now, I don't hate going for the Terra Normal Extreme Speed. Just see if we can pick up this KO. He did look like he's staying in here too, so he does have a +1 on his defense, but we're getting a stab boost from our Extreme Speed here. So honestly, I feel like we can probably pick up this KO. Like, it might be barely, but we're a Dragonite, man. That's right. Get that thing out of here. Get that thing out of there. And we can also pick off his other, the other Pokemon that we weakened down with our Extreme Speed Dragonite if we need to. So that's fine. Fantastic. Let's see who. That's a huge Pokemon actually out of the way. That Great Tusk was threatening a lot of our stuff. With that bulk up and everything, it's going to become very scary. And all we lost was a Rillaboom. I take that as a decent trade-off. Because even though our Great Tusk is at 4 HP, he's still super valuable here in this game. Basket Legion is in. We could probably, stay in with Dragonite here, try and throw an Earthquake off. That's one option. We could try and pivot Mimikyu in, but as soon as he hits us, we're red carding him out. Godango. I probably don't need to try and pivot you in just yet. I think the best thing to do is keep Dragonite in. See what you want to do, right? I doubt you pick up a KO on us, and we can just throw an Earthquake out. Wave Crash. Yeah, we can definitely go and Prim here. That did a lot of damage. That might be banded. Very well could be banded. We gotta save the Dragonite though. We have so much value from the Dragonite. Can Prim? That's the question. Can Prim take 2 of those Wave Crashes? It is resisted. It is. But I feel like it's choice banded. I do. I feel like this is choice banded all day. Wave Crash coming out. Ooh, that does so much damage. Prim would be nice against that Volcarona, but since we took that much damage, it's not going to do anything now. I think we're just better off just sacking Prim off, and I hate to say that, but choice banded Basket Legion, I feel like it is anyway. He might have just knocked himself out too, we hope. If not, we can definitely come back in with the Mimikyu. Yeah, wow. He's got some mons super low HP right now, so that's always fun. We're going to go into the Mimikyu. Let's see, the Salamence and the Basket Legion super low. Mimikyu, if set up, might be a huge threat to our opponent. That Volcarona is kind of scaring me though. That Volcarona will be an issue, especially if it has the flame body. That might be where we try and weave our Great Tusk back in before that happens. But let's go for that Shadow Sneak. Go ahead, finish off this Basket Legion. We got a crit. Obviously, I don't think it matters here. Who do you bring in here? Because obviously, you're not going to bring the Salamence in. For sure. Volcarona. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, so we can definitely go for a Swords Dance here. If they go for Quiver Dance and try and attack us or something, they can get red carded out. Yeah, there's a Fiery Dance. They're just trying to break our disguise, but we do happen to have the red card, which is actually fantastic here. Go ahead and say, hey, actually, we don't want to fight you. We want to fight something else right now. It gives us an opportunity to hopefully get our Great Tusk in, or get Mimikyu to the point where it's set up. And they bring in the Salamence here. That's actually kind of alright. Now we're going to only be at +1 though, instead of +2, thanks to that Salamence coming in, intimidating us, but we're still plus. We still have a boost. And I don't necessarily know. Does he think that the Salamence gives him some type of value? Because if he feels like Salamence has got some type of value, he's going to try and save it. He might. He has Volcarona for the Gholdengo. Let's think. I'm looking at our team. Great Tusk. I mean, anything can pick him off. Dragonite. No. I think you honestly sack off. I think you personally sack off the Salamence here. So we're just Shadow Sneak. We'll just go ahead and let it go. I didn't see any value that the Salamence could have left. We have him so low on HP and everything. Yeah, he was just a sack off, which is fine. Fantastic. I mean, Mimikyu still was able to pick that KO up thanks to the red card. Before we happened to lose one of our priority users. So that was fantastic. Go ahead and get that out of here. Shocked that the Volcarona is not coming back in. But instead it's the Leafeon coming in, thinking they can claim a prize. We're +1 on the Mimikyu. We're fast. We're jolly max speed Mimikyu. Wow. Alright, we're gonna go for another play rough. Hopefully we connect. Fantastic. Mimikyu claiming another Pokemon. This Mimikyu's on a tear, boys. I'll take it. Good job, Mimikyu. Red Card Mimikyu is busted. I actually kind of like it. And I got this idea from watching That's a +1's. I don't know who's faster. It might be Choice Scarf anyway. Also could be Focus Sash. I got this idea off of watching That's a +1's draft analysis, and he drafted Mimikyu with he was talking about the red card. I was like, that's a cool tactic. I'm gonna try it. He has Ice Shard. Okay. He was faster too, by the way, because he outsped us. But yeah, I had to try it, and honestly, I like it. I like it a lot. Alrighty, can't go into Great Tusk because of that. Gholdengo is about our only one we can go into. But if we can get rid of the Frostlass, we're in a great spot. I got Shadow Ball. Frostlass is pretty frail. I think we're okay. I wouldn't mind having some security though against that Volcarona. Volcarona kind of scares me. A little bit here. Oh, you're switching it out. Yo, okay, I'll take that. Free damage. Onto the Volcarona. Like I said, this Pokemon scares me, so I'll take the free damage. Because that just makes Dragonite's life maybe a little bit easier. You're bulky, because you got the leftovers and stuff. You're bulky Volcarona. Okay. I mean, I don't think we have a switch. Because I need to keep Dragonite preserved with the extreme speed. I think we're supposed to stay in here and take the super effective Fiery Dance. Just on the off chance that he goes for Quiver Dance or something. Oh, that does so much damage though, boys. That does so much damage. Volcarona scares me. Alrighty, let's see what happens here. We can definitely try and go for the Dragonite play. That's about the only play we have. at the moment. I figured trying to preserve the Great Tusk would be an ideal situation, but it turns out that was not the right play because we're just not able to use them for anything. But Extreme Speed from the Dragonite was still able to pick up that KO. Okay, so Frostlass outspeeds though. Frostlass will outspeed the Dragonite. Okay, actually this is still not good. 4 HP, he's Life Orb. I'm afraid, I mean, Dragonite ain't gonna live. Great Tusk ain't gonna live. I'm gonna switch into the Great Tusk, get another Life Orb chip. On the off chance that we happen to survive with Dragonite and try and KO with Earthquake. But I don't see it happening. Great Tusk does go down. And now it's going to Dragonite. And we click Earthquake. Ice Beam coming out. Come on, Dragonite. No. Ah. Good game. Good game. I hate this go down like that. But good game, Morgy. Very fun match. Yeah, I'll get you guys to the next battle. But, oh man. I hate to lose to Volcarona like that, though. Volcarona kind of felt like it was controlling that battle just a bit much. Alright, so our next battle we're going to be against Chris. This is Strife 92 on the Master Battle Discord server. Me and him has battled a few times. Very good guy, very fun battler. And this looks like a very fun time right now. Chris is rocking out with a pretty nice looking team. I love that Samurai. Samurai's one of my favorite Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, this form anyway. What should we do for leads? If we can get this lead correctly, though, we can overwhelm him. And I feel like he's going to go like a traditional Araquanid lead here. And we could definitely throw him off if that's the case. We could, because more than likely, if he does Araquanid, he cannot touch Dragonite with Araquanid. So it gives us that free Dragon Dance up right off the bat that we could just proceed to do a lot of damage. I mean a lot of damage. So let's see what happens here. Hopefully we can do a lot of damage with our boy Dragonite. Alright. Good luck, have fun, Chris. Let's get this battle started. Alright, there's the Araquanid. And like I said, there's not much you can do against my Dragonite with the said Araquanid. You're gonna want to set up sticky webs. You may have lunge for speed control as well. But yeah, no, you're not doing much damage, and that's all I care about right now. I can get my Dragonite. I can get him up some. Now, here's the scary part. Is Araquanid sometimes carries Focus Sash and then they run Endeavor. So that's why I'm clicking that second Dragon Dance there. I'm not being that guy, you know. I don't want to get Endeavored like that. Air Balloon on the Petrarant. Okay, we're still +2 though. I didn't want to get Endeavored and lose a lot of HP, so I wanted that second Dragon Dance there. Alright, so we are forced to go for the Ice Spinner. What could he possibly want to do here to us? He can go for Maleficent Chain. The question I'm asking is if I think it's worth terrestrializing now. Turn into a normal type so his Shadow Ball can't do that much damage. It won't do no damage because then we're a normal type. I don't necessarily think that's the move that he wants to go for, so let's go for the Ice Spinner, see how much he takes. A +2. Wow. Here's the Maleficent Chain. Yeah, I had a feeling that's what you were going to go for. Hopefully I don't get poisoned. Fantastic. We're +2 Dragonite. We are +2 Dragonites. I'm clicking the Earthquake. Pelipper. Yep, that's fine. What can Pelipper do to us? He's trying to find the grass. He's trying to put his foot on the ground and trying to take control of this battle at some point. I'm afraid of like maybe a potential hurricane, but I think right now this is where we want a Terra Normal. We have 80, Terra Normal extreme speed. It does this. It does a lot of damage. Well, I mean, we're +2 too. I mean, and we're coming off of a Dragonite. This has got to be close to like 800 attack right now. Pelipper has good defense, but this has got to be doing over half to it. Over half, right? Come on. Yeah. Get out of here. That does so much damage. Ooh, okay, Dragonite's just like, hey, I'm not getting confused today, son. Potential switches that he might want to come in with. The Petrarant could come back in, but he ain't getting nothing out of that if he does. Extreme speed into like anything. You pick up a KO on just about everything. So extreme speed here is a safe option. It KOs the Pelipper, and that's what we want to see. Pelipper is out of here. First victim of the battle. Dragonite popped the Dragonite's putting in some work early on, and I like seeing Dragonite putting in all this work. Samurai coming in here. Okay, so Ceaseless Edge. I don't think Samurai will appreciate this though. I mean, this is a stab, extreme speed. Yeah, no, you don't appreciate this. He's Focus Sash. Okay, so what do you got? Are you KOing me here? Yes, you are. If he would have missed, that would have been awesome. There's a small chance it could miss, but that's fine. I mean, my man's got some hazards up on the field, though. I gotta be careful around those. I do want to try and get the Great Tuscan at some point, and I don't see any reason why I can't get him in right now. I don't know who's faster, though. That's the problem. Like, what's my speed on you? You are max speed. I don't know who's faster. So this is a gamble. It shouldn't be a gamble because I should just know speed tiers. But it also, I mean, if he's Choice Scarf, he's stuck into a Ceaseless Edge anyway, so that's not the end of the world. Yep, apparently we were faster. I'll take that. Petrarant coming in as a spin blocker, but we're a Great Tusk, my friend. I'm sorry, but we're a Great Tusk. And we have this thing called Knockoff. We also have Headlong Rush. So which one do we go for here? I think we want to get rid of the Petrarant. Headlong Rush. Yep, just get rid of him. We don't want his shenanigans because he relies on RNG, and I don't want anything to do with RNG around me right now. I just don't. To me, no. We don't want nothing RNG related. Raquanik coming back out. Probably want to reset the Sticky Webs if we decide to go for Rapid Spin. Plus, he has the Liquidation to actually threaten us quite a bit right now. So I could probably go into Prim, but I think ultimately Prim does fall. We could go into Mimikyu and flash the red card at him and say, we'll red card you. Or actually, yeah, flash the red card at him and say, we'll just deal with you later. We could definitely do that. I don't hate that, but at the same time, Rillaboom's not the end of the world here either. I think we have a few options, and I think I'm going to go with the Rillaboom for right now. Because Rillaboom doesn't necessarily care about speed drop so much, and it doesn't necessarily even care about entry hazards to a point, because thanks to his ability, we should be fine. Now, Granted, he might have a super effective lunge attack against us, so we'll have to see how that plays out here in a second. That liquidation into range. Arachnid hits hard, boys. I mean, if y'all haven't used Arachnid hits like a truck. And right now, our speed is dropped. I'm going to check our EVs on this. Yeah, I'm max speed on you too. Okay, fantastic. Let's go for a Choice Bandit. Oh no, he's faster. I was hoping that we could be faster if we had max speed EVs, but apparently we're not. Rain has stopped though, so that's nice. That makes it to where Primarina can definitely come in now. Losing Rillaboom though kind of stinks, because I feel like Rillaboom kind of our guy, so I don't necessarily know what we're gonna do. But Rillaboom, yeah, he threatens the Samurai and he threatens that Great Tusk. That was a bad misplay. But that's alright, we have other options. Arachnid still chunking the Primarina. But yeah, we got half on you now, buddy. Prim says, hey, we're gonna play this game. We're gonna play it right. We're gonna hit each other back extra hard here. I'm afraid of another liquidation. There's not much we want to do to switch in. We gotta deal with the Arachnid, so might as well let Prim live on free HP. Fantastic. And we get a crit. I don't think we actually pick up the KO there without that critical hit. But fantastic, right? Primarina coming through. That's such a clutch time. Great Tusk coming out. Is there a reason why we would want to save Prim? I mean, honestly, as a death fodder, it's not the end of the world. In this battle particular, because we have the Mimikyu. I want to get that photosynthesis boost off of the Great Tusk before he does a lot of damage. I'll flash in the red card with the Mimikyu here in this situation. Just deletes his boost, which will be fantastic. That's actually what we want to see. So, Earthquake coming through. Disguise. Breaks. We flash the red card out, and it switches the Great Tusk out. Let's go. That's huge. Moltres. And see, this is nice, because now this is a matchup you wouldn't want. Moltres against Mimikyu. You see Mimikyu's got the super effective attack against the Moltres, so this puts us in a great spot. He can't necessarily switch that Great Tusk in. His Samurott can't come in. So, I mean, he has to fight us with the Moltres, which is a net positive matchup for us as long as we land our play rough here. As he's going for the nasty plot. Wow. Do we, how much damage are we doing? We're doing a lot of damage. That's a lot. Problem is, we just gave him a lot of boost too, though. A lot. I think we go into Prim here. We sack it off. I wish you could reactivate a red card. That would be nice. Alrighty. We have failed to get rid of these spikes and all this, so this is why this is becoming an issue. Fire Wrath. Now we go into Tusk. We should outspeed, to tell you honest truth, because Moltres, if I remember correctly, Galarian Moltres is not the fastest Mon. We should be fine. We should be able to outspeed here, knock him out, and we're going to be in a great spot. He still outspeeds us. Okay, but we do survive. Fantastic there. I need to look up Galarian Moltres. I honestly felt like he was, because he's bulky. And he still somehow outsped us there. So I kind of need to do some research and see what his speed stat is. Okay, so Samurott very well could be Choice Scarfed here. Ceaseless Edge, we definitely don't want to switch. We Rapid Spin. We do outspeed, fantastic. We knock out the Samurott. Might be overthinking some stuff, but I think overall, I think we got a good game plan here. And we're somehow, Great Tusk is carrying us. This is why Great Tusk is like the #1 Pokemon used, because it's just unreal about all the things that it can do for you. Alright, so we got Ice Spinner, we got Fremont. And Air Balloon on Goldengo really helps us out here. Mimikyu should be able to do something too in this to finish this game off. So we got Ice Spinner. Fantastic. That's decent damage. Rapid Spin coming out, trying to match our speed because he knows he's got to be so fast. I'm gonna Headlong Rush just to see how much more damage we can do. It's about the same, roughly about the same. As EQ on his side comes out, KOs us. But now we got Goldengo and Mimikyu. I'm gonna try and go into Mimikyu and see if we can get Mimikyu to get this W, because right now I'm trying to get that Mimikyu video. If you guys seen the thumbnail, we got the Mimikyu video. It's a pretty sick thumbnail too. Shadow Sneak coming out, and we do pick up the KO. Fantastic. Alrighty, that's actually really, really fun. Alright, good game, Strife 92. I enjoyed that battle. That was a very intense battle. Came down right down to the wire. And that's the kind of battles I actually have really, really fun with, because it makes me think a little bit, you know. So having to force myself to come up with this plan that may not work, but it might work, and just kind of push my brain to think hard. And it's very nice, and it's a rewarding victory nonetheless against a very good opponent too. So I want to say good game, buddy. I enjoyed this battle. Alright, our third and final battle is up against Bob. And Bob, yeah, you got yourself that Uber squad. Alrighty. I'm so glad this is just like one of them practice videos, really, guys, because practicing with Mimikyu here up against these, because I just want really to see, like, how does it work. This is an offensive Mimikyu. I think with the red card, and definitely for the future video with Red Card Mimikyu, I think I want to go for more of a support Mimikyu with Red Card. I feel like that's better. Like, Mimikyu offense is good though. I want to see what Mimikyu support can do, because it gets like awesome moves like Will-O-Wisp and stuff too. But nonetheless, looking at our opponent's team, very, very scary team. I feel like you're going to lead the Quackable. I just have one of them small little hunches that you're going to lead Quackable. So I'm going to lead Rillaboom. And we're going to see what happens. I want to either see Quackable or Kyogre as the lead, my friend. And we'll see what happens from there. I would like to see Quackable though. Quackable would be a fun lead. That's what I feel like. Quackable is a pretty decent lead option in the right scenario. What do you have? Okay, that's not the worst case. I can definitely choice band U-turn on this, so I'm not too concerned about that. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, definitely choice band U-turn. What's y'all's thoughts? I guess this will be the question of the day. If you guys made it all the way to battle number 3, you guys got... I'll know you're the true OG if you answer this question of the day. What's your thoughts about me using Uber-style Pokemon on the random battle ladder? Just battling for fun like this. Obviously, if I'm building an OU squad or something, I'm not going to be doing that. I will definitely be trying to find people and battle them from the Discord and stuff, you know, or use my OU squad on this against these Ubers. That's no problem. But if I built a dedicated team that's using these Uber Pokemon and talking through with you guys about how to win with said certain Pokemon, what's y'all's thoughts about that? Would y'all even be interested in those kind of videos? Just food for thought, really. Just let me know what y'all think. Terrapagos comes out on our Mimikyu going for Swords Dance here. I would like to see a Mimikyu sweep, actually. That would be sweet. Yeah, go ahead. Let's set up another Swords Dance in your face, because your Terrapagos, it ain't happening. It won't. You won't get it, buddy. You're gonna red card out here, buddy. No damage taken. Here's our red card. And I like this item. I like it on Mimikyu. It forces the opponent to switch, and you guys already seen them the last couple of battles we've done. Forces the opponent out to switch is something that they don't want in here. Most of the time, you don't want your Quackavole in here against Mimikyu. You're forced to either switch or stay in. Most of the time, people decide to stay in. Let's see if he decides to do the same thing. Actually, I'm going to predict the switch here. I think Quackavole has a lot of potential. I'm going to predict the switch that he's going to go to Cavalion here. He stays in. We're +4, though. We still one-shot him. Quackavole did not... He didn't need to be in there. Mimikyu's fast, too. Mimikyu is a weird... I mean, it's fast. You think of it as a Trick Room setter, so you always see it in VGC as a slow Pokemon, but it's actually up there in the speed tiering, so it's actually a rather fast Pokemon. We're gonna go play rough here, and we miss. No, oh okay. I always forget about this. I need to make a video just using Terrapagos, because I'm terrible with this one. Like, I don't understand sometimes how to beat this Pokemon. Alright, let's see here. So let's go for another play rough. And we'll see if we can pick up this KO or not. I'm terrible with this Pokemon in particular. But we'll see what happens here. He's terrestrializing. So I need to play with it, right? This is one of the few Pokemon I actually want to try and play with. I also want to try and use a Miraidon and Koraidon. I think those are really fun. Just offensive Pokemon. Terra Starstorm. Do we eat this? I feel like we might. We do. Look at that. We're still alive. We play rough here. And that's Mimikyu 1v1ing a Terrapagos. I mean, for the most part, we are +4. But, you know, that's because of the red card. The red card put us in a strong situation here. And I understand my team is not the best built team going into this. You know, but I wanted to just test this Mimikyu out. And this Mimikyu has not disappointed. Not in the slightest. Cavalion. Bam! Mimikyu has not disappointed. And I hope you guys are watching this. I like using some of these awesome techs like this. And this was a fun tech. I mean, this is a tech that I heard off of That's a +1 on his draft video. So this is something that didn't 100% come to me, but I'm kind of glad it did. I did not realize my man may be playing with under-level Pokemon. He was the one that set the rules. And I think just playing... See, I always set my battles to level 50. He set it up to no restrictions. Let's see if we was playing with under levels. I happened to look up on that Lugia. It was like level 83. He has free Pokemon at level 100. Either way, the gimmick works. The red card, and I don't think it's a gimmick so much, but this shows that it works. And now I feel like I can build me a pretty strong competitive team around a Red Card Mimikyu. That's my plan. And I hope you guys will stay tuned and watch that plan come into action. But that will definitely be another video in the future, for sure. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys are new. This is Logan Merriman signing out. Peace.